What's up, everybody? We've got another little stick comparison video. A couple random ones once again. We got the left side here, left hand, the Bauer 2N Pro, Nexus 2N Pro. Then we got the STX Surgeon RX 2.1. Now the 2N Pro honestly is probably one of my favorite sticks of all time. Probably, I don't know, I had both of these in the collection for quite some time. The 2N Pro is a P88 87 Flex Live 5. STX is a P88 or X88 P88 as well, 85 Flex. Both are almost the same height, just a little off, but close enough. So they're pretty similar sticks, honestly. I already did some shooting, and I can tell you the P88 is brutal for me now. Just cannot get it up on any shots. So we're gonna dangle around out here. We got some fences, we'll pop some more shots. But yeah, the P88's not great, but I do like the 2N Pro. So we'll compare them here a little bit and talk about it. Man, the 2N just feels incredible still. Really light stick, nice square corners. I will say with the stick handling, that backhand toe drag, and just kind of the stick handling in general, backhand sauces, little pops, feels so nice. So I do like that with the P88. The 2N Pro feels, still in my opinion, like kind of a top end. You know, like it holds up against some of the top end sticks. Yeah, obviously it was, but now we got the STX Surgeon. I don't even think this is technically a top end stick when it came out. I know the STX doesn't really make them anymore, but let's rip around with it. A little bit heavier. Five sides, it feels pretty natural. Like I'm able to just pick this stick up and, you know, I don't need it. It doesn't feel extremely different, but feels unique. Quick little backhand sauce. Just, it's easy. Doing well. We did some shooting in the driveway, like straight on forehand shooting, and it was pretty rough. The P88 curve, I blame it on the P88 curve because, like I said, I've got a couple others of the 2N Pro in different curves, but the P88 is just rough and for me. So, but I know it is good for one thing, and that's backhands. So we're gonna get some pucks out here. Hard to load on the backhand. All right. We'll give some quick final thoughts here. We got the STX right here, Bauer 2N Pro here. So first off, for shooting, especially forehand shooting, this is definitely rough. And like I said, same specs, but it is a P88. Both are about 87, 85 flex. So the shooting's rough, especially on forehand, but I come out here and rip some backhands, and this 2N Pro, they were just popping off. With a lot of heat, pretty easy to load, especially on the backhand. Forehand, like I said, I got a couple up shooting on the net, but overall wasn't great. The STX, the forehand shooting, felt like it was a little bit whippier, and but still, like, I couldn't lift it. I couldn't elevate it really unless I really like dropped the hip and knee a little bit. So the forehand shooting still wasn't great here, and out here the backhands weren't really flying off as high and quick as the 2N Pro either, which is what I was looking for. So overall, I'd say the shooting is going to go to the 2N Pro. Like I said, I've got a couple of them with different curves, like a P92, which is my normal. And I know it's a nice stick in that regard, but we're reviewing these. But the P88 with just a little bit lighter, the 2N Pro is a little bit lighter than the RX. So that helps out. So shooting goes to the 2N Pro. Next up, for the stick handling, both of them were pretty similar. I mean, it wasn't too different. They felt pretty similar, honestly. But like I said, the weight, the 2N Pro is a little bit lighter, and it felt a little bit better. And you know, the lighter the stick, the easier it is to kind of maneuver. But overall, you know, like I said, this one is a little bit taller too. And I'd say the 2N Pro is probably like the accurate height for me on skates. Not that this is too far off, but overall the stick handling was probably going to go to the 2N Pro as well. Very similar feel. Like I said, I do like this 5-side shaft shape it's the STX has got. It's not like the Geo. It's got kind of like the one, like a mid split on the back end of the stick, I guess. So very different, but I do like it still. It's got some good tactile grip, but overall, just a regular grip and the kind of the square, more square-sided shaft on the 2N Pros. Combined with the weight, I'm probably gonna go with the 2N Pro here for the stick handling. And for the looks, you know, it's tough because it's hard to like say no to the metallic or the chrome, more chrome colors, you know, like the 2N Pro is kind of the first one with the chrome-ish blue, which is so sick, and I still love it. This one's more black. It's got like a hint of like the baby blue. I do like the white here in the middle to kind of split it up. Kind of reminds me of like that new like FT8 CCM jet speed. But overall, it's, you know, it's gonna go to the Nexus 2N Pro just because it's blacked out. It's got the hints of blue. It's just so clean. We'll throw some pop-ups on with some of the gray. 2N Pro is nasty looking. Still love it to this day. So we're gonna go with the looks to the 2N Pro. And yeah, it's kind of a sweep here. And when you're going to general feel overall, shooting, height-wise, obviously, like I said, the P88 is not my go-to, and I'd also probably have like a 75 Flex as my go-to. These are both 85, 87, but they do the trick. But I do like the 2N Pro more as a general feel stick. I feel like I could, even with this being P88, I would go and rip around with this in a game, or, you know, like a drop-in or whatever, and be completely okay with it, honestly. Just got to get used to the shooting a little bit and then just shoot lower on the goalies, I guess. But yeah, so overall, 2N Pro is going to take the sweep. STX, you know, it's like I said, I didn't give them any like points or wins or anything, but I do like the stick. It's a cool, unique stick, but overall, just compared to the top end Nexus, or the old school top end, the 2N Pro, it's going to the 2N Pro. But yeah, thanks for everyone tuning in here. We're gonna keep maybe pushing these out once we get some more random time like this. Nice hot day. So yeah, thanks for everyone tuning in. Peace.